In our last video, we explored how the human mind is generative, constantly predicting its next action from a probability distribution the way an AI model predicts its next token. But we ended it with a deeper question. What if this generative process is not confined to the brain alone? Today, we look at a frontier where neuroscience, quantum biology, and the foundations of physics begin to overlap. Quantum field theory tells us that reality is built from continuous fields. Particles are simply excitations of those fields. And while the brain does not generate those fields, it is immersed in them. Every neuron, every molecule, every electron already participates in the quantum fabric of the universe. The surprising part is this: biological systems preserve quantum effects long enough to use them. Take migratory birds. Their navigation depends on a quantum process inside a protein called cryptochrome. When blue light hits this molecule, it creates a pair of electrons whose spin states are sensitive to Earth's magnetic field. This quantum state survives just long enough before decoherence to guide the bird's sense of direction. Birds are not the only example. Plants use quantum coherence to move energy efficiently during photosynthesis. Human enzymes rely on quantum tunneling to speed up chemical reactions. Some models of smell propose that our noses detect molecular vibrations through electron tunneling. Throughout the entirety of nature, life exploits quantum structure. So here's the question. If biology can read quantum fields in these domains, could the human mind read quantum information in another? Research indicates that microtubules inside neurons support quantum level processes, and there are ongoing studies to determine whether neuronal timing and integration depend on quantum effects that survive just long enough to influence cognition. This is where physics provides a tantalizing clue. One interpretation of quantum mechanics, the two-state vector formalism, proposes that quantum systems are shaped by two wave functions, one evolving forward from the past and the other evolving backwards from the future. The present moment emerges from the interference of both. This would not imply prophetic insight from a divine voice, nor images bestowed from beyond. Instead, it suggests something simpler and more physical. A probability bias shaped by future quantum states that already exist within the system. If the brain can read quantum level structure, even weakly, then generative cognition might sample from a probability landscape that quietly includes information from both past and future constraints. A mind sampling the time-symmetric probability field in the same way that a bird senses Earth's magnetic field. By exploiting quantum effects that survive just long enough to influence outcomes. But is this interpretation likely to be true? To answer that question, we must first zoom back out to the beginning of the universe. Cosmology tells us that the early universe was not merely a low entropic state. Under the extreme conditions of the Big Bang or the black hole-like bounce, the quantum fields that make up reality would have been in a state of near maximal entanglement, not random, not chaotic, coherent, and globally correlated. And entanglement is time-symmetric. If the primordial state was super entangled, the correlations that define the universe were never one-directional. The future and the past necessarily constrain each other. It then follows that the two-state vector formalism is the most natural mathematical language to describe a universe with boundary conditions at both temporal ends. This leads to a striking implication. The present moment might be on a deterministic gradient shaped jointly by the universe's beginning and its end, a structure often called the block universe. If even a fraction of this framework is correct, this could reshape how we think of instinct, intuition, and foresight. In our next video, we will apply this lens to one of history's most enigmatic figures. Stay tuned. Like, subscribe, and comment below. Reality might be stranger and more connected than we imagine.